Cool.
All right, welcome to the new year. This is the first demo box we've done this year. So in your kits today, you have a bottle of La Roque Cabernet Franc. This is one of my favorite wines we have here. Perfect for winter and perfect for this dish. So you're going to use a little bit of the wine in the dish and a little bit of the wine from the chef. That's just the way we like that. All right, so in your kit, this is celery root. So we take this, peel all the sides off, and then cut it into these small chunks. That's going to go in. You have tomatoes that were flash frozen in the summer. We have rainbow carrots, onion, a little bit of garlic, and some cremini mushrooms, and then you have your chicken leg and thigh. So we're going to get the pan going. I'm just going with a little bit of oil in there. And then this is the other thing you had in your kit is stock. So you just can bring that up to a simmer on the stove, and then we'll use that in our final product too. All right, so we're gonna get the pan hot. I'm gonna go ahead and salt. And a little bit of pepper. And then I'm dusting with just a little bit of flour. For those of you that are gluten-free, you're welcome to use rice flour or whatever flours you have at home. And we're just going to dust it just a little bit. It's going to give it a little nice crust on there. All right, now we're going to go into our pan. And then we're going to sear on both sides. After we're done searing on both sides, we're going to add our vegetables, our wine, and our stock. And then we're going to cover that pot and let it cook for about an hour and a half. In the meantime, you can make your grits. So you got a bag of our blue Hopi corn grits that we get here locally. So all we do with those, you're going to take some of your stock, and then you can add some water to it as well. For the amount of grits you guys have, about a quart of liquid should be okay. You might need to add a little bit more, or as you're cooking, you'll see if it's dry or not. When you go to finish your grits, then you're going to put salt, pepper, and then some heavy cream that we put into your kit. So that's going to finish your grits. And when you go to plate, you'll put your creamy grits, your chicken leg and thigh, and all your nice vegetables and everything around. Ooh, that's making that lovely soup. We have Chef Amy behind the camera today.
Yes.
I'm going to let it go just a little bit longer.
Beautiful color on that.
Nice golden brown color. So as soon as I put those over, now I can add in some of my vegetables. So that's our celery root, our mushrooms, our carrots, and our onion. And you guys can add as much or as little of the vegetables as you want. I personally like a lot of vegetables in, so it's kind of up to you. Now I'm going to add a little bit more salt and pepper. We just added those vegetables in, right?
Yes.
And then we're going to add just a little bit of wine. And some stock. All right, so that's your braised chicken. That's going to take about an hour and a half. We'll put a lid on this and just let it simmer. So as soon it's already coming up to a boil, so I'm going to turn that down. We're going to let that simmer for an hour and a half. We'll have our grits ready. Try not to drink all your wine in the meantime, and please keep an eye out for new things coming from the wheelhouse. Talk to you soon.